Hi, I'm Linda Dahl, and I'm going to show you how I prepare medical paper and tissue paper for use in collage. Um, the medical paper I'm using is listed at the end of the video. The case that I hold it in, I had gotten from Amazon, and it just makes it easier for me to cut to store and cut my medical exam paper. I would be doing the exact same thing for tissue paper if I were using tissue paper. I'm going to be mounting it onto a piece of 24-pound bond paper. I'm folding the medical paper over the paper. I'm using a tape, a removable tape. Again, the link will be at the end. And I'm taping it to the back of the bond paper. A lot of people use the spray adhesive or use glue stick, but for me this is just an easier method and one I enjoy working with. I will tape it down top and bottom and on the side and middle. The paper is now ready to go into the printer. I will push down on the edges to make sure it's nice and flat. That is the wrong side. The other side is what will actually get printed on. I'm using an HP inkjet printer. I'm using my sketchbook, which I've done several birds in. I'm going to just scan it and print directly from the sketchbook, but I could be printing from my computer or my iPad or my iPhone as well. I put down the sketchbook into the top of my printer. I put the paper in with the good side up. I hit scan. I hold the paper down, and the printer is now going to print that image that was on my sketchbook on the medical exam paper. Or if I had been using tissue paper, it would print it on the tissue paper. I do the exact same method for both medical exam paper and tissue paper. All printers are different and yours may not work exactly like mine, but I'm showing you what I do. The Scotch removable tape is the tape I actually tape down because now it will remove easily and won't rip the paper. The link for the tape is at the end of the video as well. I could have cut the medical exam paper down a little bit more, but I really didn't need to, and it's just easy to bring it out of the dispenser and put it right onto the paper. The removable tape comes up very, very easily. I can now use the same bond paper again for another sheet if I choose, but there's my two images on medical exam paper ready to cut out and ready to add to my collage. I should be using a smaller scissors, but that was the one that was handy, so I used it. It's a little clumsy. I do have a smaller scissors that I prefer to use. will continue cutting out the rest of it. I just won't make you watch me cut out the whole bird. And then I will adhere it onto a collage. I keep them in a folder called Images. Sometimes I cut them out, sometimes I wait until I'm ready to use them. Sometimes I don't cut them out and the whole sheet goes down. It just depends on what I'm doing and what I think will work best. So these are some other images that were done the exact same way as you just saw me work. The medical exam paper will go very, very transparent, and I'll be demonstrating that in a minute. So I finished cutting out my bird, and I actually put a line around the bird because so much of it was going to disappear. I thought I was going to need that. And I did a quick glue and go so that I'd have something to put it on for you to see it. And I tried to figure out where I wanted the bird, and I kind of liked this coming through and coming out a little bit here and here. So I kind of drew a little bit of a line. I don't know if you can see. There's just a little bit of a pencil line where I want to place that bird down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bird and I'm going to take some medium. And if I were using gloss medium, it would be even more transparent. But I don't really want the shine, so I'm going to use matte medium. And I'm going to take the bird and I'm going to, on the reverse side, I'm going to take a spray bottle and oops, better hold on to it. I'm actually going to spray it with water. Oops, I sprayed the wrong side. Oh, no, I didn't. I sprayed the right side. Okay, and now and the nice thing about the medical paper, it's so strong, I can pick it up a couple of times and get it right where I want it to be. And I just use my fingers a lot of times to push it down and make sure it's really secure. I know Kat uses gloves, but I'm not a big glove person. And then I'm going to take a little bit more medium and put it on top. And you see how you can see the writing through the bird? Oops, let's get that down. And now I'm going to let it dry completely. And then I'm not sure what else I'm going to do, but I haven't done my finishing touches or finished the collage, but I need to now let this bird sit quietly. I may come in and put more of a line around, I'm not sure. For me, I have to put the piece up and look at it for sometimes an hour or two and sometimes a day or two until I decide what else it needs. I think I want a few more circles, but I'm not exactly sure where. But I just wanted you to see me squirt the bird with the very fine spray of water. It's a continuous spray bottle, and it's a very fine mist that it sprays. I'll try to link the name of that bottle as well. And having the water really helps to make the medical paper even more transparent.